Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Who's enjoying seeing Starmer being made to squirm? Who is enjoying seeing the possibility of the downfall of Kia? Everybody's enjoying it. Everybody must be enjoying seeing him trying to pin his way out of all this trouble he's in. And of course, today he gave a speech where he apologised to the victims of Jeffrey Epstein. Now, why couldn't he apologise to the victims of the Pakistani grooming gangs? We all remember, don't we, when he refused to hold an inquiry into it, and then he was dragged kicking and screaming into making one. Why doesn't he apologise to them? And also, while he's at it, why doesn't he apologise to the people we had locked up when we had the Southport riots? Why doesn't he apologise to them for signing off their decision, putting them in jail? Because it's come to light that him and his sidekick, Lord Hamer, conspired to have Lucy Connolly put in jail. Both him and like I've said, his sidekick conspired to have her put in jail. They both signed off to have her put in jail. Shows they could make an example of her. Why doesn't he apologise to Lucy Connolly while he's at it? Of course, Slippery Starmer, being the slippery son of a bitch he is, he can't bring himself, can he, to apologise. He always seems to want to wriggle out of it. He always seems to try and blame somebody else. It's always somebody else's fault, not him. I mean, he said that he entered politics to end all the chaos. Well, look at the chaos we've got now. Ever since he's become Prime Minister and we've had Labour's been in government, it's been nothing but chaos. One stupid thing after another. What we have at the moment is a government of chaos. They can't seem to do anything right. And of course, now we're looking at the demise of Kia. He says he wish he never appointed Mandelson as our ambassador to Washington. He says he wish he never had. And he says he didn't know about what Mandelson and Epstein were doing. Well, he did know. He's a liar. He's a liar, isn't he? He lies in Parliament, and he tells lies every time he gives a press conference. The man's a liar, and everybody is, like I've said at the beginning of the video, everybody's enjoying seeing him squirm, and everybody knows that the time is up for him. He's got to go. How much longer he can hang on, well, remains to be seen. I shouldn't think it'll be much longer. And of course, Mandelson has been like a bad smell for the last 30 years, hasn't he? When he was with that Welsh windbag, didn't it? We all remember when he tried to get him made Prime Minister. Mandelson, like I've said, Mandelson's been a bad smell for the last 30 years. He's nothing but trouble. Why on earth what possessed Starmer to make him ambassador? What on earth was he thinking? Surely he's got to know what he was doing, him and Epstein were doing, his informant with Epstein. But of course, Starmer being Starmer, who's thicker than two short planks, who is totally out of his depth and totally inept of being Prime Minister. I mean, how much longer can Starmer last? I shouldn't think he's going to last much longer. It depends on what's in this committee. Look at what they find in the files about Mandelson. What other juicy tidbits they're going to come out? Because you can bet your life if there's something's in there that Starmer terrified of. This is not the end of this affair at the moment. It's going to continue to go on and on and on. Like said, and everybody else is saying, Starmer is finished. I mean, those who voted for Labour in 2024, the last election, I bet they wish they never bothered now. I bet they wish they never bothered to vote for this clown. Because you've got to admit that he's been a complete and utter disaster since he's become Prime Minister. I mean, who's running the country? Is it him? Is it Starmer? Or is Downing Street advisors the ones who are supposed to advise him? Well, those advisors are giving him bad advice. I mean, there's talk now of Morgan McSweeney being sacrificed. Starmer is prepared to sacrifice him rather than him, Starmer. Starmer's trying to save his own skin, trying to wriggle out of it as usual. But I'm afraid it won't work. The damage has been done. The clock is ticking. And Starmer knows that he hasn't got much longer to go before he has to resign. I mean, there's even talk now of that buffoon David Lammy is being lined up to be made Prime Minister. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? That buffoon Lammy will be made Prime Minister, and we've got Rayner. She's starting to make her move, trying to oust Starmer. She wants her revenge on him for having to sack her. I mean, what a terrifying thought. I can just see it now. Prime Minister Lammy. What on earth, if Lammy was ever to become Prime Minister, what on earth would the rest of the world leaders make of it? That oaf, Lammy, as Prime Minister. You can't believe it, can you? Let's hope it never happens. I mean, it's even worse to think that Rayner could be Prime Minister. She wants the job. She's already got a war chest, millions, ready to make a bid to be Prime Minister when Starmer goes. But like I've said, it's just a matter of time before Starmer has to go. Somebody's got to be brave enough to tell Starmer your time is up. You've been and they've got to tell him to go. That he's been a complete and utter disaster. Prime Minister. He's he's caused nothing but chaos. Not only him, but his government. They've, they've just caused complete mayhem to this country. and it's time he went. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.